It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Cleveland. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On 2, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
11-90.
Bengals first down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Brown reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up points to begin the game. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. It's Sanders out of the pistol. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Still going inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Bronco 80. Ready.
To the air on first down, Sanders. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Viking 18.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Hey, Kruger 19.
Judkins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 11, 12, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. That's caught. He found some space. And he has this down to the 34. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Right back to Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here. As you're laying there after taking that hit, are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19. Go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19. Ready?
Sanders going to throw here on first. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it.
Let's go now.
They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 70 Lions.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
70 Timberwolf. Take pass.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
One, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, a trusty tight end.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
On 1, ready?
It's a gain of 35. 1st down,
Here we go.
Bengals.
11, mighty. 11, 12. 11, Thomas.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. With 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Ready?
Motion the tight end over. Again, it's Burrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
11.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11, MT, Kate. 11, Mike.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. And it's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
11. Can.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Here we go. Ready?
Trying for it with Burrow. And he's got it. That's a way out for it, but touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Ready? 79, Brock. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Ready?
Play action, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Average. 6-2. 18 Cup Warriors 70. Ready?
On the give, here's Judkins. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the films to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Sanders now on 3rd down. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Here we go. Check. Left Buffalo 18.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
11 MT. Hey. 11 MT.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Long receivers headed left. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That's Gesicki, he's got it! And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second, and that playbook is wide open.
To the air again, it's Burrow. The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
2 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Chase coming in motion right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Right 80.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk.
To the air, Sanders. A throw right side, caught by Njoku. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, ready.
To keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready, ready. Hut. Hut. Cowboy 8. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Taking a shot deep here. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Schmidt connects, and they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's good for a gain of 5. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Escapes a defender, and he drives this forward to the 6.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Can. Start. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. 11. Start.
Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Brown. teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Burrow's going to sneak it. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Mendoza the hurry up here. He keeps it himself. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Come on.
Judkins headed right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Go with him. 65, 65. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 18, 5 in.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
On 1, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? 11.
Burrow to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11. Gun. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun, again to Brown. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Brown gets it again here on 2nd. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. They'll run again with Brown. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Going to the ground again on first. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Right in.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close.
On 2, ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. They did it! He made the interception! Grant Delpit in to pick it off. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick six. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights, and the Browns push their lead to 3.
Bengals 28.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over first and 10. Their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. Shot.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Done.
A gain of 13 yards.
180. 11,
First
11,
down,
11, 11,
Bengals.
11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Shot.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Chased out to his right. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Here we go.
Gain of 26
Motioning
yards.
Chase left.
First down, Cincinnati.
On first down, here's Burrow. That is conked, and it's Higgins again. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Stop. 12, 12, 12.
Bengals first down.
11, Thomas. Shot.
From the red zone, on first. Flushed out of the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. 18, rock. 60 by 6, go.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Junkins running between the tackles. Gets some space around midfield. But he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Cowboy 80.
That's complete right side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Mustang 19.
Handoff now to Judkins. Still has room inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Judkins. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Here is Schmidt to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Tight end in motion left.
Stop.
Setting up to pass. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Wow, and he even stops the clock for him after a nice gain of 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
180. Stop.
He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Back to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
11, 11. 180. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
So the Browns come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.